So several days ago, user Mega M interviewed the creator of Hello Neighbor, Nikita Kolesnikov, and there's one clip in the video that Mega M cut out for a separate video. Specifically, this video was about the Hello Neighbor 2 Alpha's plot and story. Basically, the town that we are in is a fictional version of Raven Brooks. Now I don't really feel like explaining much more about this, so I'll show you the clip of the interview.
Initially there was like 2 Raven Brooks, in the real ones, in the fictional ones, and the Quentin goes into fictional one, trying to solve stuff there, and then also can go into real one to solve, and then in the end have to choose to apply the real data as a material for newspaper or something, or fictional stuff, and it was arc for the character to just starting to look for real stuff rather than living in a fantasy world. But there was different. It was slightly changed over time into different story about the neighbor, the child, this crow neighbor was the crow child was the neighbor, and these kids was neighbor's friends initially, and they somehow died in the accident on weather station due to neighbor's fault, and it was something that he was tormented by, and it was something like that, and that's why he's locked up, because it was door of the meteo station, an attic, and he's supposed to open it to let the children in. It was some sort of weather thing. It was a hurricane or something, but he was scared and they died, and it's something I don't remember exactly the whole story, but it was something along those lines. That's why there's the kids said they trick-or-treating because they disappeared, and that's why when the guest catches them, the guest represents this weather thing. That's why it asks how's the weather in the end of this.
Now, like I said before showing the interview, I'm not going to explain much more, but I'll explain the part that interested me the most. Basically, the crow kid was the neighbor when he was a kid, and the other 2 trick or treaters were his friends who died in a terrible accident by the weather station because of the neighbor. Specifically, a hurricane was the cause of his friends' deaths, which is what the guest represents in the alphas when he catches them, which also explains why the text at the end of Alpha 1.5 asks how your weather is. But how is this the neighbor's fault? Well, it's because the neighbor got scared and didn't let them in the weather station, which led to his friends' deaths. Now I guess some of us should have known that the crow costume represented the neighbor as a kid in Alpha 1 when we found it in the attic. Well guys, that's going to be it for today. And by the way, I'm fully aware that the Hello Neighbor 3 prototype one is out, but sadly, I'm not able to get into the game because you need to request a code in the Hello Neighbor Games Discord server, which unfortunately stopped due to the idea of just having a limited amount of people playing it. I'll probably try and get it off the Internet Archive, but if I can't find it, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would send me a link to the backup file. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next. Bye!